Ever wonder why politicians say one thing and do another? It's not just corruption, it's a system, and billionaires have mastered it. From super PACs to dark money to lobbyists you've never heard of, America's wealthiest don't just influence policy, they buy it quietly, legally. Today, we follow the money to uncover how billionaires purchase political power without most people even noticing. In 2010, the Supreme Court Citizens United decision opened the floodgates for unlimited political spending. That ruling allowed corporations and individuals to pour money into politics, often anonymously. Since then, the rise of super PACs and 501c4 social welfare groups has created a shadow campaign system, one where money moves behind the scenes without names, without limits, and often without accountability. And the biggest beneficiaries? Billionaires. Let's look at a few case studies. The Koch Network, not just two brothers, an entire ecosystem of think tanks, media, and lobbying arms influencing everything from tax laws to education policy. George Soros poured millions into local DA races and judicial elections to shift legal frameworks at the grassroots level. Peter Thiel backed candidates aligned with his ideology and funded outside groups shaping narratives around technology and national security. These billionaires don't always fund candidates directly. They fund the machinery that creates them. Polling firms, narrative builders, opposition researchers, and because it's routed through third party groups, much of it stays hidden. According to political scientist Thomas Ferguson's investment theory of politics, elections are won not by votes, but by investment. Candidates are like startups. Billionaires invest in the ones most likely to protect or expand their interests. Former Senator Al Simpson put it bluntly: he who pays the piper calls the tune, and the result, policies that overwhelmingly benefit the 1%, from tax loopholes to deregulation to privatization of public services.
We may now think that everything is fine, but the fact is that the system is broke and it needs fixing.
What you're doing is asking some form of regulation to protect the world against you.
Well, I'm a player, and I think all players should be regulated. There have to be rules of the game.
In the last 2 years, you've been blamed for financial collapse of Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan, and Russia.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Are you that powerful?
No, I think there's a great misunderstanding.
The Prime Minister of Malaysia said that the region spent 40 years trying to build up its economy, and along comes a moron like Soros with a lot of money, and it's all over. He called you a criminal.
It's easier for him to blame an outside force than to admit that they were mismanaging their economy and their currency. The French finance minister talked about hanging speculators from lampposts.
Let's follow a hypothetical money trail. A billionaire donates to a 501c4 nonprofit, no disclosure required. That nonprofit sends money to a super PAC. The super PAC funds attack ads or pushes favorable narratives, never officially coordinated with the candidate but conveniently aligned. All of it is legal. None of it has to be transparent. The billionaire never shows up in the FCC filings, but their money shapes the outcome. It's not a bribe, it's an investment with a massive ROI. What's the cost of billionaire funded politics? A tax code full of carve outs, policies that weaken unions but boost hedge funds, erosion of public trust and democracy. The average voter gives $20 to a campaign. A billionaire gives $20 million to shape an entire election cycle. And when billionaires fund both sides, Republican and Democrat, they ensure the real issues affecting working class Americans stay off the table. Here's the truth: billionaires don't just influence politics, they engineer it. Through dark money, PACs, and think tanks, they shape laws that benefit themselves, and because it's legal, it's invisible to most people. This isn't just about one party or one person, it's about a system designed to serve money, not voters. If you found this eye opening, hit the subscribe button because every week we break down how money, power, and influence really work. Drop a comment: should billionaires be allowed to fund politics like this? Thanks for watching. Let's keep following the money.